Hello, everybody. As y'all can see, I am in my car today because I got a lot of stuff to do. I got a lot going on, but I know I have missed a couple of weeks with you all with this ABCs of self love. So, we are going to get started today on the letter F. So, if y'all have y'all books, go get y'all books. Get ready because y'all already know we bought this book. Well, first let me just start by saying this book can be found in Five Below. This is where I get all of my books from. So y'all, I already have our next book. Once we finish the ABCs of Love, we are going to start this book where it says Find Good Habits. Okay, so if you want, and it's a workbook for daily growth. We all need to grow. Okay. And I feel like after doing this book, we all gonna need to grow from this, okay? Because this book is putting me in my feelings and having me address things that, I wouldn't necessarily address on a daily basis. So let's jump right on into it. Like I said, go to Five Below, get this book, ABCs of Self Love. And then the next book we're going to be doing is called Find Good Habits. And I want to make sure that y'all can see it. Go get this book. This is the next book that we will be doing, okay? I don't want y'all saying, "Oh, I can't find the book." Go get it now. Five Below have it, okay? So we're gonna do forgive. F. F is for forgive, not because they deserve it, but because you do. Forgiveness, freedom. That's what F is for. Forgiveness, freedom. And I already did my part of my thing. I'm in my feelings though, so I'll do the second one later. Forgiveness, freedom. Want to feel truly free? Forgive, forgive, forgive. The root of forgive comes from the Latin word perdone, which means to pardon, to give completely without reservation. This is the kind of forgiveness you owe not to just who have hurt you, but also to yourself. Y'all, I have a thing with forgiveness. Like, I can forgive you, but I would never forget what you did to me. So it's like, I don't want to be bothered with you no more. And it's kind of like I associate forgiveness with letting go. I am so good at walking away from people, y'all. And I feel like sometimes I walk away from good people who are just in a bad time in their life. But that doesn't mean that I have to experience that badness with you. So I don't know, y'all. We could talk about it in the comments though. So it says, what makes forgiveness unique is that it is a gift both to the recipient and to the giver. Until you forgive, and you will remain stuck in the wrongdoing that harms you, which only escalate your pain. Forgive, not because they deserve it, but because you do. And that's the part that I have a hard time with. I have a hard time not feeling that I don't deserve forgiveness. I feel like I don't know how to forgive myself. So let's get through this because this is a really emotional subject for me. Forgiveness is what allows you to unshackle yourself from the past so you can live in the present and dream into the future. While your ego may push you to carry a grudge, remember that your ego is not your true self. Your ego cares about right and wrong, blame and shame. Your true self craves joy, magic, lightness, and peace. To honor your true self, it's important not to just forgive others, but also to forgive yourself. Freely, fully, quickly, completely, and without reservation. Because once you do, you'll free your authentic self to create, to love, to heal, and to live unencumbered by the mistakes of the past. So this, we all should know what this activity is going to be. So this activity says to write a letter of forgiveness to someone who has wronged you and write another one to yourself. And it says, whether you share the letter is secondary. The freedom comes from feeling them. So I wrote my letter to myself. I'm going to try to get through it without crying, y'all, because I've been through so much in life. And like I said, one day I am going to get up the courage to sit and tell my story. And I'm not going to say courage because I can tell my story. It's just that I be so emotional when I start talking about my past that I can't get through it. So it's really hard. And I'm working through being able to talk about those things. I'm working through being able to have a discussion. So as y'all can see, I wrote part of I didn't write a full one, okay? I just wrote a brief letter to myself. But I did not do the second one because, to be honest, I don't know if I need to write this forgiveness letter to my mom or to my ex-husband or to certain family members. Like, I really don't know who deserves my forgiveness at this point. And I'm not going to say who deserves it. I'm saying, like, who I should be addressing first. And let me tell y'all something. If y'all choose to share y'all forgiveness letter to that other person, whether they accept it or not, that is not up to you. As long as you have done your part and you have put it out there that you're forgiving somebody, that you is letting go the wrong that they have done to you, even if you never forget the pain, even if what they did to you left scars that you will always visibly see, or just mental scars, just know that you forgave yourself and you forgave them, and you can move on from it, whether they don't want to or not, or take accountability for what they did for you. Because I feel like with forgiveness comes accountability for that person to say, I did do that to you and I'm sorry. And a lot of times we don't get that from people. I've never, okay? Never. Every time I had to address somebody or told somebody that they did something that wronged me, I promise you we ended up in an argument or a fight, or me pushing them away, or me just asking them for space, to just give me space, to leave me alone, to let me be. Like, I promise you that's how I ended. Because y'all, you might see a little spit. I don't know why my mouth's so watery. It's, you know, but it's neither here or there. But anyway, let me go ahead and get this started, because my nose running, I'm in my feelings, it's early in the morning, we got to get through this. And I'm going to read mine because I wrote a general letter. I didn't go into depth. And so I said, I forgive myself for not knowing early on in life how to truly love me. I forgive me for not allowing myself to find love. And when I say find love, it's like, I have these relationships with people where I figure that it's love and they don't love me. And instead of me walking away and going to somebody who would love me, it didn't happen that way. I forgive myself for not walking away when I knew I should have. I forgive myself for being naive and stubborn and overlooking things that I can clearly see is wrong. I forgive myself for allowing myself to fall back into the same patterns of life over and over again. I forgive myself for not setting boundaries. And when I did set boundaries, I forgive myself for allowing people to continue to cross them because of the love I had for them. I forgive myself for the blaming of the things that happened to me in my childhood that was not my fault. I forgive myself for hating how I look, because I am beautiful, strong, and confident, and I'm also resilient. So that is what I put down today. And I know this one is kind of short and sweet, but I'm going to do part 2 on my own. I probably won't share it, but y'all go ahead and write y'all letters, and y'all let me know if y'all want to see me ugly cry. Because yeah, if I tell y'all my story, it's gonna be hard. I was in a relationship with somebody, I should have left because I had a childhood friend who truly loved me, but I looked at him as a brother. Y'all, this son. I looked at him as a brother, and so it's over here. So I looked at him as a brother, and I'm not gonna say I never had feelings for him. I loved him as a brother, and he loved me as his future wife. And because I never pursued him in that way, as I got older, I kind of started feeling like, maybe I should have gave him a chance. And right around the time I went looking for him, I found out that he was murdered. And so every now and again, I live in these moments where I feel like I missed out on some stuff because of my naive ways and just things like that. So, y'all, let me get up off of here for y'all. I mean, talking about you is all your cry. But yeah. So I know I owe myself a lot of forgiveness, but I do owe a lot of people forgiveness letters too, because like I said, although they have wronged me, I fought back. I'm a fighter, y'all. And if y'all make me mad, like, I'm not saying y'all in general on here, but I'm saying, like, if you dealing with me on a one-on-one and I'm upset with you and I'm telling you doing something I don't like, I will push you away. Like, I'm really good at that now. I'm really good about sticking with my boundaries. But before, I used to be a people pleaser. I didn't want people not to like me. I didn't want people to be scared to be around me or to ask me stuff. None of that stuff. I always wanted people to be more inviting, to be around me, come around. So I started hosting parties and going out and doing stuff that I felt like other people would want me to do. And they enjoyed that company. But the second I wasn't drinking or partying hard and all of those things, I've lost a lot of friends. And well, I ain't gonna say friends, associates. And I'm okay with that, because when I look at their life now and I look at my life, we're on two different tracks. And whether theirs is good and mine is bad, or mine is good or theirs is bad, we're not on the same track. So we had to part ways anyway. But with all of that being said, y'all go ahead, do this activity, and please, please, please go to Five Below. Get this book. Make sure y'all get this book. Because I promise y'all, we're about to zip through the rest of these, because I really want to start this book. I zoomed, I didn't read it in depth or anything, but I kind of skipped through some of the pages and looked at it and whatnot. And it's some good stuff in this book, y'all. So after we finish these ABCs of self-love, we are definitely getting into this Finding Good Habits book. So y'all go ahead, purchase this book. I got videos A through E up already. Now F is up, and I'm going to start putting these out more frequently. I know I said I was going to be doing them once a week because I be trying to be consistent, but I think what I need to do is just sit down and do a couple of these, like every day, do a different letter, and then just shoot them out. Or I may just post them once I do them, because life is lifing right now, y'all. I am going through a whole lot right now, but I'm still trying to be consistent and be on my YouTube and share with y'all. So bear with me, okay? Want y'all go down there, like the video, share the video, and subscribe to my channel, because the only way we moving up from here is if everybody is moving up with me. Let's all graduate to self-love, so we can go ahead and graduate from finding good habits, and we can become better people. Y'all, I'm on a spiritual journey, and that spiritual journey involves in finding me and who I really am, so I can soar. I want to be able to not fly, but I want to be uplifted in ways that I can say that this was me, with the help of books and knowledge. I want to be able to say I got myself here. And so I know a lot of people, we don't depend on other people to help us. And I'm one of them people. I'm not finna reach out to nobody. Even going to therapy, like, I do so much with therapy, but it's like, come on now. We got to help ourselves too. I know some of y'all are very biblical. Some of y'all are not. But those who are, in the Bible, you know, it talks about prayer without footwork is nothing. So without the work, without doing the work that we need to get where we need to go, we're not going nowhere. So we need to hurry up and push this train. Like I said, if I am not posting videos and y'all ready for the next video, y'all need to be in the comment section. Teresa, where's the next video? Where's the next video, Teresa? We need a video. I got some other people telling me they need a story time. It's coming. It's coming. Just be patient with me, okay? Love you all. Have a good day. Love, peace, and sanity, okay?